Hi, everyone. How are you? I'm Rachel Chamness at Sound Waves Heal. A little chilly in here, so I had to go get a blanket. Starting a little late. Hope that's okay. I'm live in a few places, so if you want a card, then I definitely want to see you posting a little bit, and it'll help me know that you want a card if I can't see you, because I have, I get a lot of people on at the same time. So just welcome. I wanted to just real quick tell you who I am. I am Rachel Chamness. I am at soundwavesheal.com. I'm a shamanic channel and mentor. I help others connect to their guides and helpers in the higher shamanic realms and channel their messages, channel their healing and their light, and help you find your light path. Hi, Iris. Oh, good. You're on Facebook, so it's definitely working. Terrific. Here we go. There we go. Hi. Hi, Christine. So this is my deck. Hi, Christine. Another Christine. Hi. My deck is called Elemental Magic and Manifestation. I do work with the Fae. I work with all types of beings, and I help others work with all types of beings of the light as well. These amazing creatures came to me. They were some of the first beings that I ever channeled, and they came to me and they asked me to make them a deck. So I did, and this deck can help you really connect to all types of beings. As you can see, each one, let's see, let me click to this. Each one is willing for you to bring them forward. So each being, as you can see, it has their name on the bottom. Each being is there for you to channel, to help you. So if you want to buy my deck in the US, you can find it on Amazon. Anywhere else, you have to buy it off my site, but you can find both links there or at soundwavesheal.com. And they're just incredible beings. And I made this deck really easy. It's a very easy clarifying deck. It teaches you how to use them in the book. It's a small book, so it's very easy. And if you're advanced, you'll love it, because you can channel these beings. They will come forward for healing for you. And it's a great clarifying deck. So as you can see at the bottom, I'm here with Find Me a Medium, and I am on StreamYard, which means you have to let StreamYard get permission to show your picture to me by going to streamyard.com/Facebook. It's right there. So for this person and this person, I'll need to know who you are. Now, if you're using the browser on your phone, it's not going to work, but anything else should work. You click that link, and then on that page, you click one button, and that's how it works. Yeah, so let me know if you want a card. I'm going to tell you about Mudu the Elf. This is the card Listen. In the book, you're going to have just a small little about this kind of being. There's 37 different kinds of elemental beings in this book. I brought forth for you guys. It says, these beautiful tall elves are healers. They love to work with energy and sound. This card could indicate that your sense of clairaudience is opening, or it may point out that by listening, you will manifest an answer to your problems. And then there's a channel. Do you hear the shifting of the wind and the change that is coming? Learn to trust your clairaudience, use it in different ways, and work to open it further. Listen and hear the messages coming to you. So that's the message from Mudu. And then we'll do one more, and then I'll give you readings. And this one is Centaur. His name is Toked. And he's a centaur. Centaurs are pretty elusive elementals. I haven't seen many of them. As a Sagittarius, of course, I'm always open to bringing them in. Centaurs help us with the ability to see and understand the path before us, and we can call on them to support us in this way. Toked says, take an active role to lead forward in what you want to manifest. As you figure out the details and grow with experience, you will become a great leader in time. Own your leadership role and grow your confidence with humility. So if you were to pull this card for yourself and you didn't know what it meant, then you can look at the book. But they're really made so that you don't have to really check the book if you're an experienced reader. And I think the book always helps when it's for yourself, because it's harder sometimes to bring that. You could always just read the channel for yourself, and that'll help. I don't know, my hair is not my favorite today. Hi. Okay, sure. I will give you guys some readings. Let me just shuffle the cards. Let's see. So you guys can find me at Soundwaves Heal on every social media that I could find. Or most of them. I just joined TikTok, so I think I have like 10 followers. So I beg you, if you're on TikTok, follow me at Soundwaves Heal because yeah, I don't know. I'm not really on there that much, but I do post a lot of reels with some information about channeling since I am a channeling mentor and help people work in shamanic realms and to trance channel and bring forth psychic healing in many ways by channeling it. Hi, Stacy. I'm going to read you first. Spirit says, this is your card. Look what you got. You got leadership. Tote. Okay, so they're saying for you, Stacy, how are you being called to be more of a leader? They're asking you to take a bigger role in what you're doing of helping others in some sort of organization. So I'm asking, is this like, should she do like something local, like in her city, like some sort of drum circle or mediumship circle or something like that? They're like, no, I think it is more, global, maybe with Find Me a Medium or something like that. But it's like a spirit circle, some sort of like, or not spirit circle, mediumship circle, bringing forth some helping others with mediumship maybe, or just encouraging them, or there's something like that they really want you to do. But it doesn't have to be that. It's something like that. Of course, they want you to figure it out, but that's the card I get for you. Nicole, you got music for manifesting, Nicole, and this card comes forward with the leprechaun. It's really talking about how music can help you manifest what it is that you're trying to manifest. So we're all trying to manifest something. What are you trying to manifest? And how can music help you? Are you a sound healer? Do you want to learn sound healing? Do you want to use sound in some way more for yourself? Or is it that when you play music, it kind of soothes your soul or makes you feel really high vibration? And in that state, you can really bring forward what it is you're trying to manifest. They want me to just ask you that question and you answer it. Or maybe I'll see your message. Okay, Kelly. You got Witness the Miracle. Balthazar, the guardian gnome, comes forward. A gnome of sacred spaces. He's saying the miracle that you are asking for is unfolding. So now all you have to do is witness it and be thankful for it. And it will appear a little easier than trying to say, bring it to me, bring it to me, bring it to me. Do you know what I mean? Okay, Iris. Iris, you got healer. Bon, the tree spirit is calling you to be a healer and asking you not only to understand that you're a healer, if you don't already, but to tell the world. It's really showing me this bird and saying, it's time for you to tell the world about your healing, about what you do. It's very important for you to be your own spokesperson in this matter, to step up for yourself, to claim it for yourself, claim it from your spirit guides. I am a healer. And if you're already a healer, it might be something a little bit newer, claiming what it is that you do, understanding your niche in healing. I'm a healer. And start telling the world, this is all about your throat chakra too, and stepping into your power. You're so welcome. Okay. This person I can't see. You're going to have to click that link below. All right, Andrea, you got Alchemy and Magic. And it's the card at the front of my deck. So really cool. Selemi the unicorn. When this card comes, it's like you're surrounded in magic. Notice how he has all the tools that you'll ever need around him, right? So you already have all the tools that you need. There's no reason to wait on starting anything new. They're just saying, start now. Start now. Because you already have everything you need. Magic surrounds you. Oh, good, Iris. Yay. Can't see this person or this person. You'll need to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. Yeah. Okay, Chrissy is next. You got Cher Hummelt. The abundance dragon saying, okay, specifically, this is about hoarding, not hoarding. Like, I mean, I'm just using that lightly. It's a feeling of holding on to what you have, saving a little too much, like, because it's bringing in a feeling for you of like nothing is coming in, so I have to save all of this instead of being more open to the universe, like money or abundance or whatever it is that you're holding on so tight comes to me so easily. And so, you know, I don't have to be so miserly. I just keep hearing the word miserly. And I don't mean that like, I hope that doesn't sound anything. I'm not trying to, you know, it's just the words that your spirit guides are using. They're using them lightly, is what I'm trying to say. So it's like you're holding on too tightly. And when you hold on too tightly, it's like you're stopping the flow of abundance to come to you. So really, really need to get into this, like the world is abundance. Abundance comes to me. Things flow to me easily. Start saying yes to the universe, and it will bring you more. Is it holding on to relationships? No, I get it's more physical. It's holding on to something physical. So if it's not money, if it's not holding on to something or saving something for a really great day, then I mean, they even show me like my friend who gets gift certificates for her birthday and never spends them because she's always saving them for a rainy day. So what are you saving for later? It could be something about that. Hey, Joanne. You got Soul Family, a card I believe you get often. Cledens, the elemental dwarf, saying your soul family is all around you. Actually, they're asking you, Joanne, you're a Lyran starseed, right? They're asking you to call in the Lyrans a little bit more for yourself because they are, there's more of that lineage for you as soul family. So since you're in my Transformation Ascension group, tag group, of course, we have a couple of modules on Lyra. So I think even just doing one of the attunements again would help bring them in and just start looking for them, ask for a sign. Hey, Tracy. Tracy's in my Accelerated Channeling Mastery course right now. She's doing so awesome. You guys should see her. I've got a video of her on my page right now. Trance channeling is really cool. Her angel Michael, different than Archangel Michael, really cool healing guide. Okay, so you got flow. I feel like you got this last week. Earthly Lava Mermaid saying everything's flowing. Everything's flowing for you really, really well. They want you to know that. Even if it feels like it's not quite exactly how you want it to be, it's flowing so much. Can you recognize where it's flowing and recognize how well that it's going for you in general? And when you do, it will release any feeling of other things that you wish to come faster. Because everything's within your reach and everything's coming to you. In fact, they show me, which I actually never noticed before or haven't noticed in a long time, is how the lava's not just pouring down, but it's shooting up. It's like exploding. That's like you. That's like your gifts exploding. And they're everywhere. Make sure you're focusing on the right stuff and not just where it hasn't finished opening yet, because it's opening everywhere. It's exploding. And just all this gratitude and recognition of that and recognition of the flow, it will serve you well. Hi, Lynn. I'm called to you next. You got Receive with Grace. Kindle the Mermaid. Where can you receive more from the universe? Where is there someone offering to do something for you and you're saying no? A lot of times I see people refusing lunch. No, I got it. No. You know, when people try to pay for your lunch, you got to let people pay. If someone offers to give you some money or pay for something, then you have to say yes, unless you want to just tell the universe you don't want money or things for people from the universe. It's related. But in this case, for some reason, I see someone cleaning your house. I don't know what that's about or if that's like a metaphor, but it's kind of like someone has offered to help you do something, but you don't. Your first inclination is to be like, no, I better do it myself or they'll mess it up. But the universe is saying they're sending you someone to help you clean something up. So maybe it's not your home, but it's like maybe organizing or doing some favor for you, and you're a little bit worried about releasing that and control, and they are telling you, no, it's a gift. Okay, so these people all have to click the link. So let me put the link back up. I've got to see your face, and I can't see any of these people. And not even your message is coming through. So you get, hi, Jeanette, I see you. So you guys need to click the link, okay? All right, Jeanette, you're next. Jeanette Sharp, you got time to move. Today, what I'm getting for you on this card is like, you have been sitting on a project for a long time, gathering all your information, putting all the things together. As a visual, what they're showing me here, Jeanette, is like, it's almost like they show me you putting, you know, all these things together, like on a table, like you're gathering information, gathering this little thing, and it all goes together, but you haven't begun how you're putting them together. So it's just a visual representation of something you're putting together. And they're telling you it's now time to move on that. It's time to do more than just gather the information. It's now time to put action behind it. Everyone needs to click this link. And Debbie's next. Hi, Cameron. Nice to meet you. Reevaluate. Gemsis the garden gnome. This is the other type of gnome. Well, at least there's at least two in this deck. Your regular garden gnome. Saying reevaluate. What have you made us, they're using the words staunch decision on, where it's not for your greatest and highest good. And it's time to reevaluate that. Okay. Sometimes this comes forward for people, and those who have my cards, I want to hear all the ways that you can use these cards. I want to say this. Sometimes reevaluate comes up because you've made a decision and it's not serving you and you're sticking to it because you said so, but it's hurting you. And it's time to say, I have to change my mind on this because it's hurting me too much. But for you, they're saying a staunch decision that you are clinging to. It's like your guides are desperately trying to show you, Debbie, that what you are sticking to so hard is not the right thing. And that it's slightly different. You need to be open to what your guides are trying to show you is like a different way of doing the same thing. And it's going to be really amazing for you. But I get like a real stubborn, like you don't want to do it. They're actually showing me when I was an opera singer and I was like, I need to know how this is my destiny and I need to know how this is going to work. I need this to be better. And like how I was miserable for so many years because I just refused to look that there might be some other path for me. Because to me, it was just opera singing or bust. That's it. That's all I'm supposed to do in this world. And, you know, I thought I knew more than my spirit guides. Finally, they convinced me to do this instead. And I couldn't be happier. I said that to my husband this morning. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I'm not traveling the world singing opera right now. But I'm so glad I'm home with you. Hi, Cameron. Okay. You got stop and rest. These are my cards, Cameron. And this is a ice mermaid. She says, you're working too hard. Can you stop? Can you rest? Can you stop? I actually get the stop and rest is not activities you're working too hard this time, but it's about you being really hard on yourself. Can you stop with the mental repetition, the mental, like self, just negative stories and words and things in your head. You need to stop it. And the way to stop it, if you're having a hard time stopping the voices in your head, then you need a spiritual clearing. That's how you would clear it. If you just can't stop these negative thoughts in your head, that's what you need. Otherwise, you can say, these thoughts are not from me and they're not true. I hear that thought. I know that doesn't come from me. I am the person, I am the soul or the entity that is hearing those words and saying, that's not true. Therefore, they are not my words. And so they're not true. That's not me. Any of those things will help. But a spiritual clearing is actually what I think might be best. Hi, Mel. You got Divine Change, a great card. But that's saying things are opening up for you in a whole new direction right now in like the most beautiful way. Just really be open to seeing what the universe is going to bring to you. And in fact, if you can ask every day, put this on a sticky note, stick it when you brush your teeth. You're going to say, oh, what is the universe going to bring to me today? What amazing opportunity is going to show up for me today? What amazing blessing is mine today from the universe? What is it? I can't wait to know. You're playing with the universe. You're not demanding, you're not longing, you're not in any of those negative manifestation modes. You're like, ooh, I can't wait to see what the universe is going to do for me. Woo, woo. That's what you're going to do. In fact, I'm going to do it right. Everybody do that right now, right? Everybody do it right now. Okay. Let's see who's next. Mel is next. Mel, you got observe your thoughts. Tristan, the Daisy Fairy, watch what you're thinking. Anytime you get a negative thought, you can do exactly what I just told the last person. Oh, you can either say, oh, I'm human. There I go again with that negative thought. I'm going to detach from that and replace it with a positive thought. Or if these negative thoughts keep coming up, then perhaps it means, I just saw 111, perhaps it means that I have some shadow work I need to do. And then you got, what's bothering me? What's this about? What am I so afraid of? What is it that's making me feel this way? And then you got to face it. And that doesn't take but a minute. You can say, oh, I'm worried about such and such, and something will happen to my son, or blah, blah, blah. And so, okay, then I'm just going to release that, trust in the universe, or I'm just going to say, okay, that's how I feel, and that's okay. I feel worried about my kid, and that's okay. That's just an example, or it could be true. I don't know. All right, now I can do Ho'oponopono. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Okay, that's helping. What else can I do? I have a whole blog post on this, how to do that. So just observe your thoughts. Make sure that you are thinking of good things. And this is not about like throwing away your thoughts, like, oh, I'm not going to think about that. I'm going to push that down like it's 1985. No, we're not doing that. We're going to, or 1975. We're going to face it, see what it is. And if it's stupid, ridiculous, like just random thought, then we're just going to say, oh, that's just a random thought. That's not true. Let me replace it with a positive thought. So when negative thoughts come up, we do have to work with them. We're not going to spiritually bypass them, but also we need to really let them go by facing them and working on it. All right, these people, I can't see you. And whoever's just posting over and over again, like, I don't know what this is. I don't know who you are. You got to click the link or something. This is the link, StreamYard.com/Facebook. It does not give Facebook any more information than you're giving them every day. It gives StreamYard permission. Okay, Christine, you got synchronistic events, Starlight, Dolphin Pod. So Christine, you have like a beautiful pod of dolphins around you. I'm seeing very clearly dolphins are elementals, and these dolphins are like your friends. They're your Atlantis buddies. You were a dolphin in Atlantis in a previous life, and you swam with the mermaids, and you were part of a beautiful group. And now these dolphins are showing up as a sign for you. You're going to be seeing dolphins as a sign. Could be art, could be anything. People could say the word. It could be, I don't know, isn't there like a football team or something? It could be anything. Dolphins, dolphins, dolphins. And every time you get that sign, they're trying to show you that you have events, synchronistic events, meaning that things that happen that have a connection to each other that are helping to bring you to a new reality, a new vibration in this age of Aquarius that we're finally in. So they're saying, Christine, that just look for the signs. You don't have to know what's happening. Like, oh, there's something about this moment. That's a sign. I'll just put that just write it in my journal or think about it later when I figure it out, when I get there. But I'll just give gratitude right now. Thank you. Thank you for the event that helps me get to my highest timeline. Hi, Christine. You got specialist support. This is Jumpbox the Gremlin. Love, love, love these gremlins. Okay, so gremlins help with all kinds of wonderful things. They are not negative beings. We sometimes use that word for a negative being, but in themselves, they are beautiful but shy types of fae. They help with all kinds of electrical help. I'll send one over to whoever's saying clear the Wi-Fi. I can't see who you are. It says Facebook user, but I think I know who you are. But I can't remember your name, but I remember your face from YouTube. Anyway, Jump Auction is so these gremlins clear up any kind of electronic problems, and they can also help you with your garden equipment because, you know, they're fae. They want you to work in the garden. Jump Auction says when you get specialist support that there's something you're trying to do DIY that you need help for. It could be something physical, like you're trying to, you know, fix your sink yourself. You're taking your refrigerator apart to fix it when you should just call the repairman. But this time, this is more psychological. Like maybe you need maybe you're trying to clear yourself, but you need someone else to come in and give you a spiritual healing. Maybe you're trying to heal yourself with something that would really go faster and be better with like a therapist or EMDR or Reiki or something else. There's something that you're trying to do by yourself and it's hard. Maybe you're trying to quit smoking. I don't know. It's like something that you're like, I got this. I can do this on my own. And they're like, no, you need help. You need someone to help you. We're all here to help each other. And we can't be experts in everything. In this case, you need an expert. Okay. All right. Yay. Awesome. Okay, Reagan, you got courage. Matilda Griffin wants to remind you how courageous you have always been. You are so courageous. Like courage, and your guys are like courage, and you were like this. So don't ever worry about taking a leap. Look at it. They're reminding me of the Fool card in tarot, right? He's taking the leap. He's got the courage. Do you have the courage to take a leap, to take a big risk? Of course you do. You've got more courage than anyone you know. So take that risk. Your guides are telling you to go ahead and do it. This might sound crazy, but I'm going to do this thing. I mean, how do you think I'm doing this? I teach mediums, channels, and healers every day. I help people open their clairs, help people open their psychic senses, help people connect with their guides, with all kinds of beings, with galactic beings, with all kinds of beings, anything you want. Bring forward healing, bring forward any kind of being in the world. I have a program that does that. And how did I get there? I took a bunch of crazy leaps. Crazy. I did a bunch of crazy things that I thought, oh my gosh, what are people going to think when I start channeling galactic beings or fairies or unicorns? And you know what? Thank goodness I did, because this led me to a beautiful life. So take that risk. Okay. So if you've clicked the link and it's not working, then I need you to just say your name each time. And I will read you. You guys don't have to like spam it. You just, you do need to keep posting maybe every 5 minutes, but over and over, it's kind of hard to see everybody else. And no big deal. Just try again. Okay. I'm so glad it resonated. Hi, Samantha. Sure. You are safe. Kel, the fairy, silver fairy, a metallic fairy. So Samantha, whatever you're worried about, your guides want to tell you you're totally safe. They've got you. The light of the universe is shining upon you. Like they're really showing me this I told my artist, make me a different kind of moon. Make me some interesting moon. I love it. You're safe. You're safe in the light of your higher self. You're safe in the light of your spirit guides. Whatever you're worried about, just give it to the angels, give it to the universe and say, take this worry from me. I trust in you to keep me safe. All right. And then if there's something you need to know, if there's something you really, then reach out to a healer or psychic or I do many sessions. You could get a question answered if you want, a couple questions, and or to someone that you know and trust. Like reach out to someone and get some help if there's something really worrying you, but really just release. Your spirit guides got you. Hi, Danielle. You got compassion, Lathrali, the tree spirit. So, okay. They're saying for you, okay, let's talk about this for a second. When someone does something really horrible to us, and then the whole message is like, just forgive these people because, you got to forgive what this person did to you because otherwise it's eating you up inside. Okay, true, but you don't have to forgive the act. And you don't even have to forgive the person so much. You can just forgive yourself and release it. Or you could look at it from a higher perspective like this, mofo that did the horrible thing is a horrible person in this life, but their higher self is not. Their higher self is actually your higher self's friend who said, I love you so much. I'll come into this life and do this horrible thing to you and be a horrible person so that you can learn this thing. So you can be grateful for the gift that you learned, how you've learned from that horrible thing, and you don't have to fully forgive them. But you could have compassion for how messed up they are. And that is a side of forgiveness that could be helpful to you. Okay. I have to say that for forgiveness for me, for some things that, happen to me, a little difficult. But if I can look at this, sure, this a-hole in some, higher dimension of themselves, I imagine is great, just like everyone else. Okay, fine. So I can have compassion, poor a-hole, he's got a horrible life. I guess he's messed up, so he did something bad to me, right? It's that kind of thing, and it's a sort of forgiveness, but mainly you forgive yourself. And if you forgive yourself, you can let it stop from bothering you. I hope that makes sense, Danny. And of course, I really recommend my shadow work. Blog will help you with shadow work to release it so that these things don't bother you, so that they don't mess with you every day. You know what I mean? You're welcome, Reagan. All right. Hi, Allison Hill. Oof, my neck hurts. Okay, you got release and go. This is yes, polar bears are elementals. We can just see them. That's why we love them so much. Look at his big heart. Just really seeing that heart. Release and go. The heart is showing up to me because it's something for your heart. I think it might be love related. It doesn't have to be like a lover. It could be a best friend, a family member that's just not understanding. You have to release for a while. But there's someone that you just need to release from your life for right now. It's not good for you and your heart's breaking your heart. So you're just going to have to let them go. If it's like a child, then, you're not abandoning them. You're just giving them their space, telling them what you think is, how they're hurting you and how you'll need some space until they can come to another place. It's like, if it's a child or someone that you don't want to just abandon no matter how they're doing, you're just going to have to say, this is temporary. I need some temporary space. Anyway, you can figure it out. But there's someone that you need to release because they're breaking your heart, and at least needs to be temporary. You can't think of anyone that you need to release? I'm sorry, it's not someone living. It's something about releasing something from the past. But it has to do with someone. It's something. Is there someone that has passed away? Must be more complicated than that. Let me see. If it's someone that's passed away, do you know that when that people, when they, even if they're miserable in their life, when they die, like as long as they go and cross the rainbow bridge, they are restored to their higher self. And, they can really, yeah, okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. Your birth mom, you had only met her. I mean, I'd say there's two things you could do. You could go to a psychic and get some mess that, you trust, I can recommend some people, or I do it too, and get some get some messages. And there's probably a lot of people in Find Me Medium that do a lot of passed over people. And you could talk to her or get some messages from a psychic, and maybe that would help you release. But I think it's about releasing that it's anything except exactly how it was supposed to be. And I kind of get the feeling that you did, at least you did get to meet her. That was as much as could be done by the soul contracts instead of knowing her more. Yeah, I get chills on that. So I think it was just about just coming to an acceptance of that and trying to figure out how to, I would ask for a sign from her. I always do that when I give a reading to someone where I bring forth their beloved past loved ones, and we could bring them a sign. And that way, when she's near. I'm sure she's watching over you from the other side. Okay. Much love to you. Okay. Yeah, I can imagine that would be really hard. Yeah, I would say, that's what I do in my mini sessions, bring some messages from the past, or, there's a lot of people that do that really well. And so maybe you just need a few messages, and it's always nice to hear from someone from the other side and that they're okay. Like that's usually the messages that they give. Like when I do spirit circles, I'm okay. I'm happy. Like things worked out the way they were supposed to. I'm watching over you. Like that's the kind of stuff that is prevalent in those kind of messages, and I think they're so healing and helpful. I love doing spirit circles and that kind of mediumship work. Okay, Millie, you got Be Uniquely You. You had Some of the Pink Dolphin. Just truly being yourself. Don't hide it. Don't hide, how you are, and all your weird what are you saying? Idiosyncrasies. I'm not saying it. Your guide is, so it's like spelling it. Now suddenly I can't say the word. Idiosyncrasies. It's hard to say something when you can't see all the letters. My Claires, they're just like typing it for me, but I can't see all the letters. Okay. Your weird idiosyncrasies. There we go. We got it. That's what they're saying. To be proud of them. Don't be embarrassed about how you're different, because everyone is different, and it's what makes you unique and beautiful. Yeah, we'll call in Some the Pink Dolphin and ask her to give you a sign and tell you when she's near. She'll talk to you. That's the good thing about these cards. They'll talk to any of you guys. Thank you, Debbie. Okay. Did I give you one, Lynn? Your picture looks familiar. Maybe not. Trust your intuition. Whirly, the narwhal. You're getting a lot of information from your spirit guides, but you got to trust it. How are they going to give you more if you're like, just making that up? That's what we do, right? Like I said, I teach mediumship, and that's one thing we have to really pounce on. No, you're not making it up. How do you prove it to yourself? You bring those messages forward, and then you get the confirmation that you need. Yeah. Trust your intuition, Lynn. You're getting it good. Thank you, Millie. Oh, you're okay. Well, you're getting better. That's good. We'll try little things, getting out into the world, and little by little, ask for signs. So let's say you'd say, okay, today I have to go grocery shopping today. I'm going to, if someone talks to me, I'm going to smile and talk back. And I'll talk to the cashier, ask my spirit guides not to give me too much, and then show me a sign that was good. And then you probably get 1111 or a number sign or something like that. Okay, we're getting close to the end. Let's see who else needs a card. Starseeds Wisdom. Oh, what a great name. I love your YouTube name. We all do the best we can depending on our vibrational frequencies. That's so true. You got Adventure, Starseeds Wisdom, and Khaki, the Amethyst Fairy. You know what their message is? Your life is supposed to be full of adventure. So if it's not, then you need to look and see Why isn't it? Is it that you're not taking chances? Is it that you're stuck in a relationship or something that's not serving you? Is it that you feel trapped by your job? Is there some reason that's keeping you from this amazing adventure that's supposed to be your life? And if so, time to figure out how to figure it out. You know, maybe you need a session. I'd love to help you with that. Or maybe you just need to ask for a sign. You know, it looks like you're a psychic. So ask for a sign, talk to your spirit guides, ask them, what do I need to change? Of course, it's always harder to get your own reading, right? That's why we need each other as light workers. You're welcome, Millie. Okay, I'm about to do the group card and healing, since I do have to go live in 14 minutes in my group, or my other group, because I'm live in one of my groups. I'm actually live in my group, which is I Love Fairies, Fae, and Elementals, if you guys want to join that. But I have another group for healers and channels, or those who want to be. And that's 5D Daily Spiritual Healers in Higher Dimensions. I will be talking about my podcast this week. My podcast this week was why everybody needs a Reiki attunement. Maybe that is a controversial subject. What is Reiki? What is Reiki not? What's bullshit about Reiki? And what Reiki really does and how it helps you and how it works. And that is my 5D channels and chats this week. And in my group next, I'll be answering questions about Reiki and also talking about everyday uses for Reiki and things like that. Okay. Oh, well, Judy, I want to give you a card. You got Grounding, Toradol, the Wood Nymph, giving you, let's see. They're just saying, I've already told you before how to ground, that I've picked this card either for you or for someone else, but you've heard me say about grounding deep into the earth before. They're just saying you just need to ground a few times a day. You know, just remind yourself to ground yourself a little bit deeper a few times a day. Like maybe you need your phone to chime like 3 times and it says ground every day at 3 o'clock, ground every day at 12 o'clock, ground. You know, like, oh, let me ground again. You know, maybe a little something to remind you, maybe a sign from the universe whenever I see this. Whenever I see 111, I'm going to ground. Maybe something like that. But they're just saying you got to remember that a little bit more. It's going to help. And then, okay. Oh, it's nice to meet you. Okay, Christine, you got Love, Mebe, the fairy elf. Thank you for reminding me. I meant to give you a card. This is about self-love. It's about self-love. They're saying you have increased your self-love. Now do it 10 times more. Oh, spirit guides. Why so hard on us? That's what they're saying. Yeah. You got to do it more. There's more to be done. More work to be done. Keep telling. They want you to look in the mirror and say, I love you. So hard to do, right? This is my deck, Millie. You can see it on the screen right there. You can buy it in the United States on Amazon. You could just search my name, Rachel Chamness, or maybe that's hard to say too, Elemental Magic Manifestation, or you can get it on my website. If you're outside of the US, buy it from my website and you're going to get a discount because the shipping's like insane. And actually, the shipping right now on US Amazon's totally free because I don't know what happened with my shipping company. They're trying to fix it. So for the next few days, and I don't care, buy it for free shipping on US Amazon. This is it. I would love it if you bought it. It's my indie deck. And eventually I'm going to hit the black on this. I'm almost there. Sell a few more decks. I think I'll finally be making money on it. But it's been wonderful. I love doing it. Okay. Thank you. Great. Oh, it's High Stones of Destiny. You got Listen, Mudu the Elf, the tall elf. That was our card today. So where they're saying, listen in nature to hear the fae. Listen in the wind. listen, go for a walk. Can you walk in the forest? They're showing me you walking in the forest. Could be this card. Walking in a quiet place. I hear like a stream. Listen for the fae, and also feel for the fae. Use your senses. The fae are all around you. That's what I get. Okay, let's do a group card. And I'm glad, Judy, you're working on it. Yeah. I think it's just like, you might want to call in a grounding guide. I don't know. I've had problems before where I was like, had to ground extra. Could just be you need to ground into, make an intention to ground into the age of Aquarius. We're now in the age of Aquarius. So let's all right now unplug from the old age and plug deeply into the age of Aquarius. There we go. Right? Okay, here's the group card and healing. Hey, Gia. Well, I'm right at the end here, Gia. But I'll pull you a card. You got problem resolved. And I see text. So, so maybe that helps. I think you know what that's about. Okay. All right, let's do the group card and healing. I'm going to use my Liquid Reiki Shamanic Sound Healing. That's what I call my channeling. It's a channeled healing, channeled and channeled sound. And I was an opera singer, so hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. It was a while ago, though, I'll have to admit. Okay, so the group card here, healing, actually is a call for clearing. So when Satsula comes forward in a card, it usually means, hey, you need a clearing. So maybe we all need a clearing, especially just to like clear out the old era now that we're in a new. So I'm going to use my Liquid Reiki Shamanic Sound Healing for a clearing. Why is that not working? Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to channel this Diamond Light Dragon of Gabriel. Well, I hope that helped. And for those of you in my group or want to join my group, I'll see you next at 5D Daily. And I'll see you next week. Thanks so much for hopping on. Okay, bye.